Hey, welcome back to Jaztime. Jaztime.com is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so you can easily choose the best watch for yourself in the comfort of your own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online, and if you'd like to know the price, simply click on the links in the description below. We greatly appreciate if you purchase your next watch from us at Jaztime.com. Today we'll be taking a look at the Lady Datejust 26. This one, the reference number 179174. Yes, a Datejust 26. That's basically really tiny, but basically that's what you get with the Lady Datejust. I'll be going over the aspects of this watch: the case, the white gold fluted bezel, silver dial with the diamond hour marks, Jubilee bracelet, as well as the crown functions and the movement. I'll be going over all of those features as well as my opinions to go along with that as we go through here. So starting off with the case, from 2 to 8 o'clock position, we have 26 millimeters. It's in the name, Datejust 26. From finger to thumb, 2 to 8 o'clock position, same as what you get from the 10 to 4 o'clock position, same 26 millimeters all the way across. You have the monoblock metal case with the screw down case back and the Rolex winding crown to ensure water resistance down to 100 meters or 330 feet below sea level. Overall, the composition here, a stainless steel, also what they call oyster steel, which is Rolex's own proprietary blend of the highest grades of steel with other minerals to make the highest luster while still maintaining the strongest possible composition. So you have that strength and durability as well as beauty all in one package. You have a nice high polish going all the way across the sides as well as on the front of the case, as evident, tapering down to the lugs there, integrated into the bracelet. The bezel here, a white gold fluted bezel, originally made with the intent of screwing directly onto the front of the case to ensure the water resistance. Over time, well, sort of deemed as unnecessary, so in modern times it's just kept as a mark of distinction, always made in some sort of gold, and in this case white gold, to just fit in with the overall look here. Now, taking a look at this dial, I did say that this is a silver dial. From the factory, it's actually called a light rhodium, but for most of us, this is basically silver. There's a very slight difference between this and a silver dial. In isolation, you probably won't be able to tell the difference. So light rhodium, I think they changed the name to a slate or dark gray, depending on the warmth or the coolness of that gray. So basically, I think that's just to indicate that it's not actually made of rhodium, which is actually a mineral much rarer than that of diamonds. Speaking of which, you do have 10 diamonds all around and placed in 18 karat white gold settings here. Same with that crown logo at the 12 o'clock position, and the hands themselves also in 18 karat white gold, all to prevent tarnishing, of course. That basically maintains its color and look throughout its entire lifetime. You have the date window at the 3 o'clock, tiny aperture, but nice and big under that Cyclops lens, part of that sapphire crystal, nice and scratch resistant, so you always have a clear view into that dial. Now, taking a look here at the crown functions, just unwind the crown at 3 o'clock, pops out nicely once you unscrew it just enough. At the base position, this allows you to wind the watch, so at about 20 to 30 full winds will get you from a dead stop to the full power reserve. Once you start feeling the damping and the resistance ramping up, that's when you've reached the full power reserve. No need to wind it any further. Pull out to the next position, nice and carefully here. Ticks, and you can advance the date forward. Now, you have to rotate the crown counterclockwise to advance it forward by 1. A little bit less than a quarter turn to advance it, so nice and easy when you need it. You also have a nice white background with black text so you can see the date nice and clearly with the highest possible contrast. Pull the crown out to the final position, and note that the seconds hand does in fact stop, giving you the hacking function so you can set the minute hand nice and precisely. Although doing so is a little bit difficult with this watch. You can't rely on the rehaut because there's no engraving there all the way around, not even a serial number there. So it's nice and satin brush finished on there to give it a nice clean look. However, it's not super easy to set the time, so if you want to be absolutely precise, do so with the seconds hand pointing at 12 and every 5 minutes. So at 5, 10, 15, and so forth to set the time if you want to be absolutely precise. Otherwise, you can sort of ballpark it And if you're used to setting time on analog watches such as this, you'll be able to do so rather simply. Once you have it nice and matched up to a reference time, press the crown back in to start up that seconds hand and screw the crown back tightly against the case to ensure the water resistance. So what makes all this work on the inside? Let me check my notes here. It's caliber 2235. Features the center hour, minute, and seconds hands. Also giving you the plus or minus 2 second per day time differential, giving you the superlative chronometer certification as printed on this and every Rolex dial. Can't see through the case back, but you do have that solid steel to give you that added sense of protection. It has a diameter 20 millimeters, nice and tiny, fits within the case nice and snug. 31 of the parts being jewels, gives you a power reserve of 48 hours. So what that basically means is that you can wind the watch all the way up to the full power reserve. You can set it down Friday evening, pick it back up, or first thing Monday morning actually. You may actually, well, no, you'll have to pick it up Sunday afternoon, give it a little wind, then you can pick it back up Monday morning. No need to wind the watch thereafter. If you wear this every day, you don't need to wind it at all. That's basically what that means. You can set it down for about a day or so. You'll be good to go from there. By the way, the spring on the inside is the Breguet recoil spring, basically not as anti-magnetic as the newer, say, Soloxy silicone hairsprings, which are basically amagnetic, but you can get relatively close to magnets and circuitry. You'll still be able to control or at least have the time nice and precise regardless. All right, now while I'm zoomed out here a little bit, you can see that we do have the Jubilee bracelet. Let's take a little bit closer look. We have 5-piece links all the way across, the 3 middle links being a nice high polish, with the outer 2 links being a satin brush finish, nice and large to give you that added protection. Overall, still made with oyster steel. And you have the what is known as the concealed folding crown clasp. So basically there's no clasp here to speak of, at least on the outside, but the only way to open it is to simply lift from the top of the crown. So do so, like so, and you unhook it nice and easy. You have the Rolex stamped logo on the inside, full stainless steel construction. No easy link millimeter extension there, 5mm extension, so you'll have to size this nice to your wrist. Speaking of which, I'll try it on my wrist, 7 inches in circumference, without breaking the clasp, of course. There we go. All right, and for me, well, kind of small, well, definitely on the small side. It's 26mm in case size, so smaller, like about 10mm smaller than what I would prefer, but you know, that's just when it comes to size. When it comes to looks, very, very versatile actually. The silver, white gold, and the stainless steel look here basically makes it so that, well, it fits in with just about anything. Extra versatile when it comes to any sort of color coordination, and with the diamonds, basically you can see different colors in those diamonds. I know the monitoring isn't picking them up, so you probably can't see them on YouTube, but there are different colors being sort of refracted and reflected in the diamonds here from the light of my light box. So you'll definitely get a little bit of color there, but just about the full spectrum. So it looks very beautiful on the wrist, very, very distinct in its coloration there. Looking down the wrist, basically no space under the lugs. Well, I have a 7-inch wrist, so if your wrist is smaller than mine, you may develop a little bit of space under the lugs, but that's just fine. You'll be just fine with that. If not, you have a wrist about the size as mine, you will still have that breathability because, well, very, very low tolerance among these links from Rolex. So basically you always have some space among these links. They won't ever pinch your skin, they won't pull hairs out, and it always vents the wrist nice and clean. So you can just wear this all day, every day, should you so desire. No fear there. And with that look, face on, very, very beautiful and very easy to read actually as well. If you're used to reading analog, and the date also incredibly easy to read, so at a glance you always know the date for today. But enough of what I think. What do you guys think about this watch? Let us know down in the comments below what you think about this Lady Datejust 26 with the white gold fluted bezel, light rhodium dial, or basically for our purposes a silver dial with diamond hour marks, Jubilee bracelet, stainless steel otherwise. The reference number for this one, 179174. Again, if you happen to like this video, hit the like button. Be sure to comment, let us know what you think down below. Be sure to subscribe as well, hit the bell notification so you can be notified when we go live with another video like this one. As always, if you'd like to purchase this watch or any other watch, new, used, discontinued like this one, you can get it from us at jaztime.com. Links in the description below, where you can buy it for the lowest possible price anywhere online. Thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you in the next one.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jaztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in Jaztime, plus the brand, model and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.